behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
16 yards, a first down.
36-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Henry gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at
no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And caught by Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
7, Bears nothing.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he spins through. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Not much there, only a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Henry. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Derrick Henry.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On second down, here's Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Henry on the carry.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yep. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
By the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
Trubisky will throw. That is caught by Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And the Bears first down.
They go play action. Trubisky, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. First down.
15. First down, Bears.
Now a college star here in Tennessee, Cordero Patterson.
The running back.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got room. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Chicago.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Is the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 29, Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Down Titans.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Chicago.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12, as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That catch good for only a couple.
Complete.
2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Daquan Jones on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Going for it all. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
To
Tariq Cohen, 28 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Chicago.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 27, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Corey Davis.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Patterson, incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. That catch good for only a couple. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
play action. It's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Retains possession.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
35.
It's a gain of 35.
Chicago.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier. Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings
on 2nd and 9. Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. He's at the 50. 30.
Bring in the second
20,
string. Bring
10.
in the second string.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
That's the score. Titans 21. Bears.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On first down, it's Henry, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, 32 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now Trubisky on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At their 48-yard line.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And That one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Taken about 7 yards deep.
I'm the best in the game.
A little 360. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This time, Trubisky will throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeffrey Simmons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now this time he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. It got his man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Trubisky's pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
The tackle made.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.